Pain picks time. What do you got? Oba, 6 ring closings. That's not gonna happen. Red tier weapon probably isn't gonna happen either. 5 headshots, let's go. Ooh. 2 notches, Loba pistol. Better. Mar. What's up, Scotty? Fucking god, damn app always needs to get updated. So, dude. You do anything fun today?
This outfit could use some high-caliber accessories.
For each drop of blood I discover, you shall be killed.
All that matters is being the last one alive.
Besides crying in Valor? Imagine playing Valorant, bro.
Jump drive in position.
That's right, you can't climb while you're doing it. Yeah.
Target over there.
Really?
Enemy spotted. I have eyes on the enemy. Let's go over there. Hostile spotted. Activating jump drive. Enemy here.
I cannot aim the RE45 to save my life. Yeah, I fucking knew there was someone still up there. Why can't they be a wingman? Bro, I even take a P2020 right now. Oh yeah, I bet. I bet. This is one of the reasons I don't play games with like random comms on.
I spy an enemy.
Trying to do my daily, you fucker. Get back here. Okay, we're done.
Care package being delivered.
I can happily go die and get like an actual loadout.
Tally on bandit out there.
This loss is a gift
Yeah, I don't know what it is about like games like Valorant or I feel like FPS games in general kind of just bring those kinds of people out the most. I didn't even hear him at all, dog. Like, audio, please, for fuck's sakes. Like, he just ran up for free. Ran up for free, got a free beam, just killed me. Also, I love my first game of the day just being this lopsided of a team match. Oh, thanks. Bro, hop off my nuts, dog. Like, you can go somewhere else. I don't need to be dying to the same fucker every time, dude. Like, you can feel free to go fucking fight somewhere else, buddy.
Recharging my shield.
It's fucking annoying.
Tossing thermite. Portal here. Hostile right here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I should have killed that.
There's someone here.
The Valk did not turn around, bro. He's fucking shooting at whoever the fucking Narnia just didn't turn around to a whole ass seer behind him. Are you shitting me right now, dude? What is this awareness, dog? How do you not notice someone in front of you shooting at somebody else? Like, honestly, like, on God. Like, there was, I had a teammate behind him. And just, like, I'm expecting some sort of, like, help there. And he's like, nope, I'm just gonna keep running. To be fair, if I hadn't whiffed that last shot, I would have killed him. Fucker! You catch me off guard once, you think you can just fucking... Oh my god. Of course he fucking shows up at that time. Also, my mouse went off my fucking thing for some reason. Off my monitor. There's no way
outlives art.
that he knows I went up and over that fucking box without that bloodhound telling him.
Might be something good this way. Void
Like, in what realm do you go? You smoke a fucking truck, run up the one side of the truck, and then go, yeah, I'm gonna go back down the truck, because that makes sense. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. You know, I was wondering if I could see the guns. I forget that I'm on MOBA. Fucking daily bullshit, dude. Of course, bro. Why wouldn't the whole fucking team be here, dude? Oh, man. It's so frustrating when you can't even get a decent first game of the day. Bro. Like, we were like 20 down the whole time. Like... Like, why? Like, why is it so hard for them to do, like, enjoyable matchmaking? Like, I try not to bitch too much about this game, but it's just like, it's so hard to get enjoyable when your first like TDM is like fucking is that big of a difference. Like, I don't even think it was 20. I think it was like a 30 kill difference. Like, in what realm is that, like is that acceptable matchmaking, bro? Like, so dog shit. Please let me in. Thank you. Like, it's just so annoying. I don't know. Cause like, I've done the TDM in Valorant, and I've done it with people who's on their accounts are, we've had some pretty fucked up MMR. I haven't had that big of a difference in kills.
It's time to impress.
They made me a killing machine.
We're going to do beautiful things together.
I mean, I know Valorant isn't perfect either. I've watched people's games. I've watched some videos of people who are like diamond getting put in like a lobby where their entire team is oh, now we get the wing, man. Fuck off, bro. Now I get the wing, man. Bro, I would have been done with that fucking with that daily in like 3 shots with the wing, man, if I had it last game. Ain't no way they're just charge rifling across the map the whole time.
Help drone if you need it.
Thank you.
Activating the override. Recharging my shields.
This is what I hate about fucking sometimes, like, you get close to someone and they just beam you and then you see the controller icon and you're just like, okay, fine. Like, it's so hard to be just like Like I lost that because skill difference. Bro, you know how many people you got around you?
Recharging shields. Recharging my shields. Recharging my shields. Jump drive in position. Recharging shields.
Giving my shields a recharge.
Enemy here.
Zipline deployed. Recharging shields.
Recharging shields.
Care package sponsored by Chevrex.
I'm getting 2v1.
Jump drive out.
I love getting 2v1, bro.
I could run circles around you all day.
So fun. Also, like, one of my teammates is DC'd, so that's even more fun. So he's basically just a free kill. Why do I have 2 console fucking... Guys, this is my team, man.
Here I go.
Recharging shields.
Giving my shields a recharge. I'm looting here.
Package being delivered. Sponsored by Chevrex.
Jump drive in position. Recharging my shields.
There's no fucking way you're chasing me past, like, the AFK dude. Like, there's not a fucking chance, dude.
Setting up a zipline.
Recharging my shields. Look out, enemy here.
Like, you're actually fucking cringe. Like, you're actually fucking cringe, dude. Like, there's no way you're chasing me past an entire team. Like, holy shit, get a life. Fuck off, bro. Like, actually just go get a life, dude. There's no way you chase that fucking hard.
Jump drive.
Recharging shields.
Recharging my shields. Enemy right here.
Here I go.
Way to winning. And I've never settled for just half. Why start now?
Luckily enough, he's like spawning it. He's like in a spot that like people don't go towards. Oh, that Octane though, like holy shit, he's so cringe. Fucking literally chased me the entire fucking way, bro. Fucking Smurf turned around. Good to know. Oh, for a second I thought our DC teammate was back.
Jump drive set.
Oh, these two, they can stop holding hands and stop like, bro. So tired of them, dude. Today is just like, we're just gonna get in, get our fucking shit done, and then leave. Cause today is not like, matchmaking today is just not fucking it. It's just not fucking it today. We get a guy who's, you know, DCs for whatever reason instantly. I don't know if his game crashed. I don't know what's going on. And I keep getting like, we got a Smurf, we got a, I think the Octane's like a diamond plate. I don't know what the Octane is. It's just, today is not a fucking Apex day.
Watch out, enemy there.
Like,
Recharging my
it
shields.
is not an Apex day. I'm not in the mood to deal with this nonsense. Like that, like just getting fucking blindsided by a console Octane player with no audio on his stem. Just, today is not a day for that. I could be kind of zen yesterday because at least like yesterday had the decency to give me like a couple good games where, you know, I didn't have somebody on the enemy team that was basically just blasting, couldn't miss a single shot. But today apparently is not that day.
Recharging shield.
And then the two fuckers doing it are literally just holding hands for the most part. Oh my god.
You sweat. You get what you put in.
Like, it's just, today's just like, this is like how I know we're 2 games in. I'm like, I don't want to be playing this game anymore. I'm so tired of this game already. Actually, let me just do trios. Cause like duos, like people, it's more teams I have to avoid. Like we're 2 games in, and I'm like, this is not it. This just ain't it. Ain't it. This is I can already tell that I just do not want to be dealing with the shit the game wants me to deal with today. Ah, someone was black on bottom. Now we go back to the drip though, right? Yeah, I'll just do Pathfinder. He helps me get there faster. I wanted to check my kills on Pathfinder. I think this is one of the other reasons I just like gravitated away from Apex. Like, I have not been in the mood to really be super sweaty on anything, and you cannot chill on Apex. It's literally impossible. The game itself does not let you chill on Apex. Cause you either have to like sweat real hard to kind of like do. You can have like one chill game where you're just like casually running around like by yourself, like this from a solo point of view. With friends, it doesn't fucking matter. You just do stupid shit and just relax. But like, it is not a chill like a solo game like by any means. You either have to like, cause you can have like a chill game once, but then you do anywhere near like anything decent, and then the next couple games you're just sweating. Because it's not even like the sweating because like, oh, you're like in a lobby with people of your level. No, it's because it kicks you up to like a lobby like that I shouldn't be in, and so then I have to play like really really well to even get one kill, or I just get destroyed. And then like all the games after that are like that for like the next like hour, and it's just like I just do not have the fucking patience for that.
I want your heart. I can slice it.
Alright.
Excuse me, friends. I'm following a lead. Grappling.
I hit it too early. I was gonna try to bounce off of that. That's number wow.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
That's it. Can I do this? No, I didn't shoot myself out far enough. All right, there we go. That. I tried to see if I could shoot myself out like far enough so I wouldn't have to run. You also get a decent little bit of XP doing this. Like, I'm actually surprised how much XP you get. What? Oh, they only did 3. Ah, lazy. They only did 3 videos.
It was your job to get your squad home. Looks like you failed the mission. Better find me before
No
I
diamond
find
trails.
you.
Peaceful. Beautiful.
Get ready for a light show.
So nobody's coming out this far, right?
I'm really good at following this lead I'm following. Yes, I'm inside the next ring. Just a minute until the ring closes. At least I don't have to wait for anyone. Ring's not that far. I love it when that happens.
Who's gonna look under that for a death box? Let's be honest. If the ring was ending there, high chance somebody finds it. With the ring not ending there, no chance somebody finds it. Hmm? Am I missing something? Is this bugged right now? This is bugged. You can't actually buy... Okay. You can't actually buy the BP levels from the event right now. Nice. I don't know if that's like a bug or what. I'm trying to say if there's a way to say.
I'm taking it with me. You can't take it with you, because I'm taking it with me.
I think with Storm Point you have to be careful because every fucking like so like in World's Edge there's a couple spots I know where I can land depending on where the ship goes that you're never gonna have anybody that lands there. But in Storm Point you have to be like so fucking careful because everybody just lands fucking wherever. Hello Sunshine. How is your week going?
I'm really good at following this lead I'm following. Here I go.
think with that, it should be control time? Question mark? Yep. Actually, I almost missed it. Glad to see that I still can't buy this. Because I bought out the shop yesterday. Still can't buy the last BP level. The BP levels, which is the entire reason I even gave a shit about the event. I don't know if they've. I doubt they put anything. I doubt they give a rat's ass. They're too busy for doing their Revenant, like, promo stuff. Like, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Like, we're in the last week of the event, and the shop is, like, I don't know if they plan on doing it like the last like day or so. But it's just like, I guess shame on me for expecting them to be able to put something out without it being bugged? Question mark.
They got a zone. Blue Eye says.
What the fuck?
Got us a zone.
Tossing a grenade.
I said there's not like easy spot to.
Here comes the old knuckle cluster.
Who in the you fucking sack of garbage, bro? I swear to God, I hate Horizon players. Like, with a fucking passion, dude. Like, actually just fucking trolling. Like, actually just trolling.
We neutralized
Holy shit, he's trolled me so hard there.
Knuckle cluster out.
Are you
Juicing me
fucking crazy, dude?
Firing a frag.
recharging shield.
Alright, there's a PK here.
Here comes the old knuckle cluster.
I don't know how that hit me.
Stopping off my shield.
I thought I could get away from that fast enough.
Laying with fences. If some vets get caught, we'll know. Laying fences.
Knuckle cluster out. Recharging shields.
Neutralize the zone. Someone call the vent. Get ready.
Stand back. Knuckle cluster firing.
They got a zone.
He slid right in and went, nope. He turned right the fuck around. Oh, that cracked me up. I'm not gonna lie. That actually cracked me the fuck up.
Captured.
Oh, shit.
Giving my shields a recharge.
Fuck. I didn't want to lose the PK there.
I did all kinds
Their whole
of
team is just there.
amazing moves. Are you listening?
We had too many people like go back to the spawn thing. What was the problem? Fuck. I really wish they would just let us make our own loadouts. Like, honestly. It's just so annoying to like have to have these shitty loadouts. And like some people, I've heard some people like, yeah, but then people would just use the same guns. It's like, alright, that's alright, cool. That's literally just feedback to that they need to balance their guns better. That's not a bad thing. Like, if anything, that's better because then they can. What is my team doing? There was a guy behind me, and then like he fucks off in a corner when he doesn't get touched at all. Like, and the only reason this guy kills me is because I was already like half HP because of the other dude.
Has been captured.
Recharging my shields.
Get ready. It's zipline time.
Deploying me knuckle cluster.
What's I put the fear gun, that fucker.
Juicing me shields. Dropping the mother load.
Yeah, me either, bro. Me either. Truce, truce.
Shields. Serving him a knuckle sandwich.
I said truce, fucker. I love when I can't climb.
Deploying me knuckle cluster. Knuckle cluster out.
Recharging my shield.
Oh shit. Please no. Fuck.
Recharging.
I don't know. How could I know? This fucking guy.
Stand back. Knuckle cluster firing.
Oh, that's a different teammate. That's a different person.
Recharging shields. Grappling.
Deploying me knuckle cluster.
Oh fuck. Killed this guy. I thought that the other guy was still up.
Miss a lot.
The Octane. Why are there so many people hiding their badges? Like, look, we know you're Smurfs. You have like the most default shitty fucking skins on your characters. Like, it's okay. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. That fucker's toasty though. How?
You shooting blanks?
Like, he's dead there. Like, there's no way he survives knuckle clusters, right? Right? Right, team? You kill him? Thank you? I fucked up aiming on the way down.
The capture bonus is ours. On your lads.
Oh, nice.
They got a zone. That's a bad thing.
I should be crypto. Why am I Pathfinder? Now that I think about it. No, I didn't land where I wanted to. I was trying to shoot in between the boxes to go down here. And then of course random Joe blow upstairs just happens to look down and gets a free kill. I forgot to swap characters.
Using grapple. Fire me knuckle cluster. Thermite grenade.
I'm dead. Yeah.
Feeling means you're playing, love.
I hate this setup, dude. Like, why is it devotion with a fucking
Knuckle cluster out.
SMG, bro? Like, I just don't like I don't like wind-up guns. Like, the Havoc's not terrible. I just... Because it has, like, the delay before shooting, but then it starts shooting. Oh my god, you're actually just fucking trolling, bro. There's no way in hell, like, you're actually on the country, like, okay. Okay. I'm like a 90% sure that guy's just fucking... has the one button doing that shit. Oh, I thought that was like the enemy Bangalore.
Launching me knuckle cluster.
Fucking... How many Kravers these fuckers have? Jesus Christ, dude. Can we just not have Kravers in this fucking mode? Is that too much to fucking ask?
Fire me knuckle cluster. Mind your head. Thermite grenade out.
I mean, I was either that or I got head tapped with a skull pierced something, but I didn't hear the... It definitely didn't sound like a skull pierced anything. Also, I fucked up. He's playing crypto. Well, now that we know the shop is bugged, and you can't buy this like you're supposed to, I guess I have to actually like put more time into the weeklies. Way to go, Respawn. Nice. Because if it's decided to be locked behind like a certain date that, you know, like maybe the last like couple days you can buy it, then they should have like set it like in the thing, right? Like, they should have at some spot be like available after like, you know, this date, that kind of deal. But I'm more willing to bet they just fucked up and the shop's less like broken, because to be honest, that's more in line. Sure. A double lifeline. That's rare. Usually I see like one lifeline period in ZDM, let alone two on the same team. You Sentinel using sack of garbage. Oh, you almost killed me with that one.
Recharging my shields.
Oh, you missed. Oh, oh, save me. I'm still running.
Adding an extra pair of eyes. Recharging my shields.
I don't know how I survived that, to be honest.
My drone.
So many people were shooting at me, I was just not even on fucking Pathfinder.
Recharging my shields.
He didn't see me. He didn't see me.
Getting my eyes in the sky.
Shields are recharging.
Recharging my shield.
Eres guapo, eres muy bonita. Gracias. Alright, I gotta bring back
Sponsored by Chevrex.
Timothy Bartholomew the Fourth. Sheesh. You don't know. You don't know. That Pathfinder movement, he completely. I was 1 HP next to him, bro. He just completely ran past me, dude. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you fucking bitch. Oh my god. I hate that you can charge the fucking Sentinel for free, but you can't charge the fucking Rampage for free in TDMs. That annoys me.
Care package being delivered. Sponsored by Chevrex.
I'm calling a lifeline package.
Recharging my shield.
Care package delivered.
Or lifeline. Bro. Good thing he showed up. I was about to kill everybody over here. Dude. Even then, I think in a fair 1v1 I kill him. The Octane. It's just all my shit had like, I had to reload everything.
Shields are recharging.
I feel bad for her. I don't think she was trying to land there with it.
I'm recalling my drone. I'm recharging my shields.
Oh, homie got him.
Shields recharging.
I feel bad for these guys.
Attention. The team is nearing victory.
They're nearly cracked. Don't let up.
I love putting it 2 times on the ball. I just use it like I'm using a fucking flatline. I think that's one of the reasons I like the vault. Because it feels like the flatline to me. I think he gave up when he realized what he was dealing with.
Signaling my drone back. The all-seeing eye. Shields are recharging.
Eres muy bonita. Oh shit, we're almost done with that. Let's go. No, please, please, let me in, let me in, let me in. Fuck. Alright. No, not you. Give me you. I need to do 2 more. I might as well save it up because I'm pretty sure it's a bug. I don't know when they're gonna feel like fixing it. But I'm assuming it'll be something. Like, it'll have to be soon. There's only 6 days remaining. That, like, I'm assuming the only reason it didn't come up is because most people probably didn't get probably haven't gotten this far, but as more people like get up here, more people are gonna start being like, could you fucking fix the shop, please? Unless it's specifically because you can't buy them past 100. Like, unless there might just be a restriction that you cannot buy them past 100. Which, if that's the case, it should say that, right? Like, it should say somewhere cannot be used over, like, you know, BP 100. So, which would be weird, but dark shoulders. Like, it's their game, their rules, question mark. Their games, we're just playing in it.
is your champion.
By the time you see me coming, I'll be going, and you'll be gone.
Broken Moon. I hate this map. Alright, I don't hate this map. I have a, this map for me is like strong dislike. Probably like mid to strong dislike. Maybe not strong dislike. Maybe like a nice little medium dislike. Medium rare, you know.
Gonna run down this lead. Be back before you know it. Rápido, rápido!
Was there no gun? It looked like there was a gun. Oh. Yeah, man. Maori. Alright, that means the next one's our last one, which means we can actually play the game. God, I need to do like an actual one to go into wait. Alright, let me see, is there anything in here? No. Yeah, I think it's because of this. I think it's because you can't buy past 100. Which is why that doesn't work. Like if I had to take a guess, like I'm assuming that's probably why it's not like working if you're like over 100. Kind of a pain in the ass, but that's what it is. I should have enough weeklies to get there. I mean, we're at what, 104? 103. Like I have time. I just need to play like actual games. Also, interesting to note, I'm pretty sure just exiting the game doesn't count against my KD. Also, it's really funny if you see that it's like... I haven't done any rank this season, I just don't feel like it. 261, 927. 1.5k. Like that's how much I fought. And even then, I did about 1.5 thousand last season too. It's just that another, I think like 300 to 400 are on are unranked when I was trying to get to gold. I'll admit, ranked Apex is probably one of the most frustrating ranked experiences I've had in a long time. In a long time. Sniffler. I still think probably the most funniest thing from this season was that my KD was so high at the beginning of the season because like
I'm the jump master, so
a lot of people were doing like just dove straight into ranks because of the new rank season, but I was like I was able to get my KD so high that I was able to run into Elegant in money lobbies like against him, and like I was playing with Fizzy and I remember like Having a ballistic chase me just beat me. And for some odd reason, I was like, I recognize the way that ballistic plays. Like the way he pushes. And I go and I check my death recap. And lo and behold, it's fucking elegant. So I had to go to his show like, I appreciate you killing me, man. I thought we were friends. The show's fire. I think that's one thing that kind of makes me a little sad. Is that I don't think I'll ever be able to get like to a level in this game where I'll be able to run into like friends naturally. Mostly because, well, one, like, you know, Apex is like the first like actual FPS game I've taken seriously. So I have a pretty decent bar to kind of like go over, like to catch up with. But a lot of it's also just like I don't have an interest in playing it anymore as much. So the time that I would need to like catch up, like I just skill wise to be able to get in their lobbies, just that drive's not there to play the game. I'd rather just play something else. You better back the fuck up, son. Oh my. Glad you got the message. He was sitting, I don't know what he was doing. He was just sitting there. I just, you know, put myself between my loot and him, and I was like, no. You shoot. Goddardly do.
Under fire.
Nar, I'm coming, teammate.
Scanning the area.
Recharging shields. Taking fire.
Frag grenade sent. Frag grenade sent. Taking a moment to charge my shields. Broken enemy shield. Reloading. I am taking fire, friend.
Wrecked an enemy shield.
Contact.
Using my Phoenix kit.
Fuck.
Been down.
Their fuse has like no awareness. Like at all. Why? He like didn't miss. Was it? I think it might have been like double tapped. Played Naraka with you? Sure. I haven't played it in forever. I just log into it, but I'll play. I don't know if I don't know if I still remember how to play the game, but I'd be down. Just tell me when. Wait, is this one not? Oh no, because that's showing me the BR version, not the event, the mixtape version. I was sitting here like, there's no way in hell I have a 1 out of something shotgun mission. And then it's like, yeah, I do. It's because I've only had like one knock
Today will be our day.
in BRs
Fight
once I get that one unlocked.
I don't make you nervous, do
Be good sports and don't die too quick, eh?
Man, I'm kind of sad because I had a good loadout. I'm not sure why the Pathfinder like didn't just keep an eye on that door, because he went through that door first. At least it looked like it.
This is your champion.
After this, we should hang out.
But I thought he would just keep holding that angle, and then I look around and he's next to me, and I'm like, oh, that's not good. And as soon as it's like, I tried to apply pressure on the left side, he pings that there's enemies on the right side, and I'm like, well, shit, that's not good at all. Probably should have just pushed that lifeline, to be honest, because she was in whites.
Hostile spotted.
Lucky for you, I've got some extra supplies here.
Where'd they land?
Attention. First blood.
First blood. Ooh, that takes me back.
The ring is close. Time graces us. Bless me with sight.
Was it just like a mirage thing? He curved? Well, not because they curved.
Level 2.
There's no way.
Close.
Cheers for the loot, Wally.
Which means I guess they like.
One real
Yeah.
going here.
Max, honestly, it's great you ain't
Get
dead.
behind.
But boy, do I miss thinking you were.
Half a minute. Ring is near.
Cheers, biggies.
Ring's close. 10 seconds. Hold on to your knickers.
Yeah.
There are Anscotti to be found in this direction.
Yeah. That's where I thought they might have run to.
If you want to die, at least let me.
Interesting that they just ran over there and didn't like try to contest us. I like at all.
Extended energy mag here. Level 3.
Reckon I can make a use of that.
Gotta hop up
Cheers.
here.
As
Double
thanks,
cap
I'll
trigger.
come visit you. In jail.
Backpack here.
So what I
Level
want to
2.
before I eat your thermite on toast.
Care package on high.
No, I'll stick with this. Or maybe not. I might be able to get more. Oh, no, there we go. Yeah, we're fine.
A leaf to our enemy. Let us follow it.
Yeah, they're closer now. They moved up. Because they were all the way across at the other, like, donuts. But now they're not. My team does not give a shit about my birds. They're crying. My birds are crying. They're so sad.
Scanning the area.
Crack that. He's got it. Drilling right through you.
Frag out. Being got it. Broke that enemy shield.
I bathe in the blood.
Juicing me shields.
A leaf to our enemy. Let us follow it.
Reloaded.
Marking our surroundings.
Only thing they're losing is my boots to their face. Down. But keep out.
Broke that enemy shield. Reload. Juicing me shields.
Peek here.
Throw an arc star.
I swear, like, 2 of their shots went, like, through his body. I'm dead here.
Taking a moment to recharge my shields. Scanning the area.
Buffalo dropping.
Recharging my shields.
Healing up. Getting a bit of high water.
Taking a moment to recharge my shields.
Deploying the knuckle cluster.
Taking a moment to heal.
I'm opening fire.
Recharging my shields.
I cracked that Scottish shield. Reloading.
Big shit on me. Reloading.
Scanning the area.
Been bloody sick. Launching me knuckle cluster.
There's a sick. Recharging my shields.
Taking a moment to heal.
You killed
Enemy
enemy
over
here.
there.
Half the squad's a dust.
Being shot at. Down.
I downed a hostile.
Yeah.
Only
I could have just had like a 2 times, bro. I could have had so much more pressure with that scout. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Alright, so I have to actually care. Well, I mean, because we have like, so we're 103. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll have this one done next. I already did 20 knockdowns, holy shit. This one's 7, this one's 9. This is another like 1.2k with marksman weapons. This one's another 1.3k with SMGs. This is a pretty decent map to farm up like marksman damage. Then after that we can just start working on some other one. I think for the most part all I have left is this one. And then just the knocks and the weapon damages. Oh, just let me in the game, bro. Come on, dog. They can't put fine print on their shop about how you can't use the purchasing thing past like 100. They can't, like the mixtape queue, just put me in the game. Just put me in the game. Like, holy shit. It's still not gonna put me in a match. Bro. Like, cause this is the problem, right? Cause like I get frustrated. But the way I get, like, I ignore the frustration is I get in the game and I play the game. So when the game doesn't let me get in the game and play, then I just get more frustrated and I just want to like get in and fucking play and it's not letting me. And it's like, can you please fix your game? I'm begging you. Respawn. Please, like, fix your queue. Put a fine print on the shop that you can't use the buy thing past 100 and fix your fucking queue. Because at this point, I'm not going to be able to get into this control. We've been sitting here for like 2 minutes already. We got in at 11 minutes and like 30 seconds. Apex is like one of the few games I don't have patience for like a 2, 3, 4 minute queue. Like, not when like queues are generally like instant unless I'm doing ranked. In ranked, it's like, yeah, whatever, fine, I don't care. I'm kind of used to having slightly longer queues in ranked, but for mixtape, there's no way that should be a problem for mixtape, especially if like the number of people in queue it shows you is like enough for a mixtape and then it doesn't let you in. It's like, bro, get the fuck out of here. Like, it doesn't help that I haven't had really good sleep, and like I'm at a point where like today I didn't have really good sleep, but like I'm not so tired where I don't care, right? Cause like yesterday I was so tired, I was just so out of it. I could care less about the queue like working or not properly. But today I'm like, I'm at that point where I'm tired, but I'm just like, I'm still to the point where it annoys me, but it normally wouldn't. I mean, to be fair, the having to find that, because there's also no official stance either. They haven't said jack shit about whether or not like the thing is intentional about the fact that you can't buy BP levels for the event thing.
Enemy agent over there.
Casting a thermite. Pierce their defense.
Oh, he can shoot. Shoot. He's a movement player that can shoot. Fuck. I didn't hear him grapple at all. Or zip.
Attention. Delivering care package.
Throwing Arc Star. Hold on.
I thought I had a little bit more time. I had a feeling he was gonna go for A.
Hey, our zone's neutralized.
Zone A captured.
I'm just here to farm damage
Clear the
on
zone.
my marksman weapon.
Zone B has been neutralized.
Fire in the hole.
Zone B has been captured.
This zone's ours. They can stay out of our space.
Bro. Fucking cringe.
These will pierce them. Our energy comes back out of that zone.
I bet you want to know who
There is no shot, dude. That is not a fucking...
the person who beat you.
I hate people that do this. Like, first minute of the game, they just run over to the other team's, like, A or C just to contest it. Like,
My shields need a bit more power.
just... Oh, dumb. Just fucking go. Fight in the middle. Fight B. Like... I heard him, but it sounded like he was over here. Fuck, and I have to have a fucking alternator of all things, dude. I'm telling you, every time like there's a loadout that has something that I want to use for a mission, it's always like, oh, one of the guns are always like ones I hate using. Like, I don't like using the alternator anymore. I used to like using it a lot, but as I got better with other SMGs, I just... Oh, he probably has like a 2 or 3 times on that. I don't think there's any Bangalores.
Attention.
Oh no, there is. We have one.
Zone A has been neutralized.
Well, we neutralized the zone.
Zone B.
I don't like running with a Digithread on my SMGs.
Lost
I like 2 times on my SMGs. Yeah.
Recharging my shields.
Charging up my shields. Thermite out.
I see an enemy over there.
Thermite grenade. Formed from iron. Charging shield.
Prepare yourself. We have an enemy.
Faster, faster, faster! Taking these pay you for a ride.
I think we waste my fucking time, bro.
Okay, I'm bored now. Jumping off. Charging on my shields.
Getting eyes in the sky.
Beacon secured.
I hate that they added the mobile respawn beacons to this, to be honest. Like, I don't think that's a thing that should have been added to this mode.
Signaling my drone back.
Frag out!
Zone B has been captured.
They took our zone.
Zone B captured.
And they got his own.
They're halfway there, but we're not done.
Casting a thermite. They're all gonna finish here.
Especially in the state they added it, where like you can just drop it down for free. Like why? Like why doesn't he have to just sit there and just hold it? Like right, he just runs over, holds it down, boom, done. Enemy team now has it. Like I think he needs to stay in. Like it needs to spawn like a zone to fight over, and like you need to fucking stay in it if you want to keep it. So that way it gives the enemy team a chance to fucking take it back. Cause honestly, like it's so dog shittily put together. Like realistically speaking.
Grenade out! I'll build my own.
Getting eye in the sky.
Because it's like, oh, well, they have to get it there first. Yeah, Pathfinder Octane exists. Like, get the fuck off my roof. Fucker.
Recharging my shields.
Attention. A capture bonus event.
Like, look how sweaty they're doing. They put this down, then they have a Wraith who put the portal here. So that way people could instantly grab it.
Throwing out star.
I'm still here, buddy. Oh fuck, I thought I could get away from that fast enough. Like, why do people sweat so hard? Oh, that was my frag grenade. Like, I don't understand why people sweat so hard in these.
C has been captured.
They've taken the lead. Let's draw it.
Like, in all honesty, like,
Needs function.
take the Moby out. Take the Moby out, and whoever fucking was like, oh hey, we need to add Mobies to control. Slap him upside the head with the forehead. Like, should have had a V8 forehead slap. And then, like, don't let him come up with shit, like, again, please. To add to limited time modes, because I honestly think the mobile respawn beacon was the single worst thing they added to control.
We can't give up.
the single worst thing they added. Like, hands down. Like, out of everything they could have done, adding the Moby, like, they're like, oh, well, you know. A team that's behind can go grab it, and then they can, like, put it next to the other team's, like, C, and then they can, like, make a comeback. I've seen that happen, like, work out that way once. Almost every other time I've seen is like this. The team that's winning just grabs it, they puts it on a point, and then they win more. And it's just like, it's quite honestly like the worst thing they could have done to control. Meanwhile, they were really smart because they added the lockout system. The lockout system was great because that way you don't have to like, you don't have to sit there and like, for a whole match, if you're getting like just raffle stomped, right, you can just go in and get it done and you're good to go and you're just chilling. Like, you know, if you're just getting like one-sidedly beat up, like, you walk out real quick, no problems. But the mobile respawn beacon, terrible idea. Like, honestly, just a terrible idea. For control, like, I don't, like, they shouldn't have added that. At least not like a regular version, right? Like, the way the mobile respawn beacon should work is when it's placed down, it should become a point that you can fight over, and whatever team holds, like, you know, has control over that, keeps it, and you can, you know, stuff like that. Like, I don't know, make it last like twice as long, and then if a team caps it, they have it for like 30 seconds, and then it becomes like capturable. So that way the other team has a chance to capture it themselves and they get it for 30 seconds. Do a little back and forth like that. Which is probably a lot more work than they're willing to do, but it's so dumb. Because either the mobile respawn beacon does nothing, or it gives, usually, in my experience, with all the times I've played Control, it just gives the winning team a win more button. As it already is. And it's just like, that's doesn't feel very fun, personally. Like, I'm just sitting here like, man, I would have much rather that they just made it where you couldn't like cap A or C without having, or you couldn't cap like A or C without having control of B. Like, basically make it in order, right? Like, if you want C, you have to have A and B to go get C, and like vice versa, you know, in reverse also. And you might go, ah, but Mellow, but then, you know, teams that, you know, teams that suffer, like, how are they going to make a comeback? It's like, bro, if you're actually so far behind, like, if you can't actually win like that, you probably weren't going to win the other way either. Like, to be honest. Like, it's very rare for a team that can hold A and C but can't hold B to, like, win. Right? Like, if you can't hold B, you're probably not winning, even if you can hold A and C. Oh, everybody's like over there.
Recharging me shields. Charging shields. Come on, come on. Recharging me shields.
Hostile right here.
Don't talk to me. There's no way that I was not up. Okay, whatever. All right, game. Yep, he just had an angle on me. Easy. Yeah, definitely. Sure. 100%. I definitely wasn't up and over past that already.
Faster, faster, faster.
Fucking juiced.
Stand back, knuckle clusters firing. It's go time!
Marking our surroundings.
Charging on my shields. Heads up, we're not alone.
Why are you running?
Knuckle cluster. Serving on knuckle
Marking our surroundings. Arc star set. Taking a moment to recharge my shields.
charging shields. Come on, come on.
Fuck, I knew it. I knew I heard a fucking footstep next to me. 43 on a 289? No shot, dude. No shot. That your flatline has that many. Alright, whatever.
Rápido, rápido.
Unless you've just been farming it by holding it out the whole time.
Serving him a knuckle sandwich. Recharging shields. Charging shields. Come on, come on. Must go faster.
All father, give me sight. Recharging my shields.
Attention, delivering care package sponsored by Shadows.
Throwing jump.
One of the rare times I'd heard footprints and I just ignored it.
Charging on my shields.
Care package being delivered.
An enemy landing
By
near me.
Chevrex.
Trust your senses. Contact with hostile.
There's not a wing in there? Nope, today is not a wingman there? I didn't so many of those. Couldn't get a kill in the end, unfortunately.
Must go faster.
All father, give me. What is we found in this direction?
Using me shields.
Arc star sent. Frag grenade sent. Taking a moment to recharge my shields.
It's go time.
Marking our surroundings.
I had to reload, bro.
Stand back. Knuckle clusters firing. Throwing jump back. Thermite grenade. Charging shields. Come on, come on. Woohoo, that's gonna keep.
Better get off that fucking rock, buddy.
Charging on my shields. Attack here, compadres. Must go.
Bro, this fucking Gibby. It's like annoying in the worst ways.
Marking our surroundings.
Fire in the hole. Charging on my shields. Out onto your concrete and follow us
Oh, I didn't get a single wingman kill there. Unfortunate. Do I still need the pistol one? I haven't checked, to be honest. I'm almost done with the SMG one. No, I think I'm done with the pistol one, yeah. Alright, if it lets me in a team deathmatch, we do it. If not, I'm done for the night. We got to 105, that's good enough for me. Like, even without the shop thing, we should still be perfectly fine. I just need to do, because we have these 4, and then you get like 10 a day anyway. Right? With this. So I'm thinking, if you do a full set of this, it comes out to a full level by itself, not including the XP stuff. So, that's not gonna let me in. Whatever. I really wish they would just put gun run in its own little fucking corner and then just leave TDM and control in like a rotation. Because I just don't care for gun run personally. Like, a lot of times, like, it's way too sweaty. Like, it's even more of a disparity a lot of times in the gun runs that I get, where there's always like 1, maybe 2 teams that are so far ahead of the other 2, like more often than not, that like any sort of like actual fun in it is kind of killed, because you just cannot catch up at all. Because with the way like gun run is, like, you try to like so often I've had teams where all of us have over like 1,000 damage and then we have like 1 kill apiece, because anytime we try to like kill somebody, it gets sniped by somebody else, like of a different team, and it's so frustratingly annoying. Because like in Apex has this really weird thing where it has a very short time to kill, but it's long enough that it makes it very easy to steal people's kills, like very easy. And it's just like it makes gun run a very frustrating experience in my opinion, because like it's like you're trying to get your kills and you're like literally always just 1 away from killing somebody, and then somebody on a different team kills it, and you're just like, bro, can you fucking not? Like, can I please get it? And that's if you get a guns that you're like, you know, halfway decent with, right? So if you get a gun that you're pretty decent with, you can be like that, right? But a lot of times also it's just like you get a gun that you're not good with and you're just like, you're just fucked. There's just nothing you can do, and it gets really fucking annoying. In a single bow shot, do I still have a bow? Oh, I should, yeah. Yeah, I think I have the Mutilus. I'm so glad I didn't fucking get rid of this. Wait, doesn't this count? No, because this is a crossbow, yeah. I don't know if it counts for the bow thing. What's up, Zephyr? Whatever, I'll just put this on, run through a small mission. I think. I'm not even gonna read that, Zephyr. Where's my shred? There's my shred.
Ordis has been counting stars, operator.
This should even out, right? 30, 60% to... Oh, that's not even that bad, to be honest. But I still need the punch through anyway. How's day? I'm tired. Sleep has not been kind. Do I not have... I should have rhyme rounds. Alright, time to go do our 15 minutes. Oh! Which time I got this? 11 minutes. I guess we're not doing... Well, to be honest, I don't really care. I have more than enough cooler Banes. I keep forgetting. I hate doing like survivals or I'm gonna be in them for longer than 5 minutes with like people, because then they like spread out the mob spawning a lot of times. Like I did one earlier today for 15 minutes in Sedna that some guy just randomly I don't know if he had to get up for something, like I don't know what happened, but he just stood there and then just kept dying because he was like on a mag. So, and I'm like, I'm not just gonna sit here and just play babysit the AFK dude. Oh, there we go. Need to find a decent like kill area. Yeah, that's always good enough, I feel. I didn't even know that was a fucking achievement. Also, apparently you can like self-inflict damage with the new Duviri melee weapon, but it doesn't do anything like self-inflicting damage did, like what you would use it for before with like Vex armor or whatever it's called for Chroma. I was really hoping that would be a stalker, because I'm pretty sure I still have like a stalker spawn to do. After this, I'm gonna start working on some of the weeklies. I'm gonna go do some exterminate, some spy missions, like just speed run those real quick. Get the 3 of those done, do the vault runs. And then after that, I'll probably start doing... I'll do a circuit, like, do very circuit run. And then... After that, I'll do a... I'll do a, I'll probably just do like some Void Relic runs to see if I can get Gerudo Primes, Neuroptics. Also, apparently it seems that most of the new Incarnants are just whatever. For a second I thought I still had the Fulman, but I'm so tired. Like, I know I came in here with the stupid bow to get the bow shit done, and then I'm sitting here like, I have a Fulman. No, Melly, you just have tired brain that's dead. Also, I had to do the 30-minute one, right? For the weekly last week. And when I realized that you just restart from A after the like after the 20 minutes, I was so annoyed. I was like, who the fuck thought this was a good idea? Where it has like a 3 like loot rotation, right? Where it's like you have A, you have B, you have C. But if you do 5 minutes, you get A. If you do 10 minutes, you get A. But then if you do 15 minutes, you get B. You do 20 minutes, you get C. And you do 30 minutes, you go back to A. And it's like, what? Why doesn't it just go A, B, C? Like, why doesn't it just go at 5 minutes, you have A, at 10 minutes, you have B, at 15 minutes, you have C? Like, why does it have this weird convoluted AABC nonsense? Like, what is the point? I mean, I know what the point is, but it doesn't make me any less annoyed. The point is to make the grind longer, is literally all it is. There's literally no distinction between, you know, making your B grind like 5 minutes longer, you know, for B and C than what you would normally do. And that annoys me in a game. Like, because if it went AA, BB, CC, you're like, alright, so it's giving you 2 chances every time. Would it be, like, ideal? No, not really, because if you're hunting for C, then you have to do, like, you know, what, 30-minute runs? Like, minimum? 35 minutes to get the 2 chances? But it doesn't do that. So, at that point, it's like, what the fuck? Like, why? Like, why doesn't it just go ABC, ABC, ABC? Realistically, like, that would probably actually like extend people's grind time, because for me personally, if it went ABC, I would probably do 25-minute runs just for 2 chances at a B, because I'm already in it. Well, actually, it would depend if I could survive it, to be honest. I might have done 30 minutes in here, so I can do it, but it's just like, after doing those 30 minutes, that's how I realized it resets to A. Because at first I thought, I was like, well, maybe it goes AA, BC, and then just goes BC, 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 you know. But that is not the case, like, at all. Because like for instance 5 missions, it's, you know, first vault is A, second vault is B, third vault is C. I don't know how it works with exterminates. Or if exterminates are on that ABC setup. Defense, I think it's like, it's the same thing, kind of. Well, I think it goes like AA, BB, C for the 5 waves. Actually, I don't know how defense works. I'd have to look into that. I only really know how survival works because that's what I've grinded the most. Like I know the bounties are on rotations, like on time rotations, like that kind of deal. And they were at least nice enough to, you know, put timers on it. Ooh, my back itches. It's so weird because the last time I did this solo, like this specific like mission, for some reason my blue roll felt weaker even though I didn't change anything. Like for the melees at least. And that was after getting steel charge and putting it on. I was like, man, I feel like I'm dealing less damage to these guys, and then now I feel like I'm dealing normal amounts of damage like I was before. I'm kind of confused. Oh well. All I know is that right now I no longer have to do 20-minute runs of this. I do my 10 minutes or 15 minutes and then we're good to go. And we're Gucci. Cabana. Although the only reason I'm not in a rush to make the new, whatchamacallit, or to unlock the new Duviri stuff, well, first of all, like, too much shit in the fucking shop has been too good to pass up. Like, form blueprints, Orkin reactor blueprints, like, shit like that. Like, a lot of that stuff has been way too good, and I just do not have the patience to do more than, like, 1 or 2 runs a day. Or Duviri Paradox. Especially because like there's just with the way the drifter, like I don't know what they're gonna do with the drifter. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of the drifter combat. I wish they would have let us like, you know, void slaying and shit and the Duviri shit when you're in the drifter. Kinda boring otherwise. And I know they added decrees, because there's like the jump decree and stuff like that, but I really wish they would just make it where there's a decree that lets you bullet glide or whatever. Yeah, like I feel as tired now as I normally do at like 1 in the morning. Fuck, of course it's Hornet Strike. I was really praying that maybe this time it was split chamber. Sleep early? It's not like a sleep. It's not like an hour problem. Like I got like 9 to 10 hours of sleep last night. It's just the sleep's not good. There's not really anything I can do about it, unfortunately, at the moment. To do this 3 times. I just want to get it done ASAP and then go along. I want to do some. I really want to just get those Garuda neuroptics and just. Oh, I forgot to change my gun. Oops. Gotta get the Garuda Prime neuroptics so that way I can. He's just chilling.
Looks like heavy activity ahead.
Whoa. Oh, that's. I'm telling you, I hate when there's like something that looks like it's a floor you can get to, and then it's actually not.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Where them hoes, where them hoes, where them hoes at? Oh my god, why are they so spread out? Oh. Bugging. It's too bad the Duviri circuit doesn't count for it. Right, like the exterminate ones. Do you imagine if you had an exterminate mission one, and then as soon as you finished killing your like 100 or whatever exterminates, fucking Lotus just goes change of plan, kill everybody, and it's like you would just be like, you know, you do the John Travolta Pulp Fiction maneuver, just like the fuck it look like I've been doing. I've been killing everybody since I stepped foot off the stupid shuttle. What do you mean? And he's like, do it again. When I do my vault runs, if I haven't seen a if I haven't found the vault and I kill the capture target and Lotus goes change of mission, I just instantly abort the mission. I just abort and restart. Just I have to fucking deal with it. Oh, that's rare. Usually one shot's enough to kill stuff. Zenny boy, hello. How are you? God, I'm starting to feel the kick of just being.
Stay focused. There's a
I'm really hoping the new league for PoE just is fun. I think I really want to play PoE. It's just Crucible's kind of whatever. That was the first time I've ever had that. No, just sleep hasn't been very good for the past couple of days, and it's just like I'll sleep for like 8 to 10 hours and I'll wake up feel like I slept for like 2. At least the headache's not as bad today. I mean, the Warframe grind's kind of at a spot where it's just like I kind of just chip away at it little by little. It's one of the main reasons I've been picking up TFT again for Hi. Cause like the Warframe grind's kind of at a point where it's like a lot of it's like RNG dependent, right? So like I need corrupted mods to really get builds going. I need Garuda Prime Neuroptic so I can get the next rank of Steel Meridian, so I can buy like augment mods for Frost and Atlas to get them like up and running. Like stuff like that. One MOA survived. That's it. Nothing else.
Stay focused. There's a
Yeah, because I want to play Path of Exile. It's just that, at least right now with like the Crucible, it's just like, well, it's a mix of like, my RNG was like all right. Well, it was pretty good earlier on, but then the RNG I needed for to like actually get builds going so I could push like harder content was not there. And then like the actual league mechanic itself wasn't really doing anything to help me mitigate that because I was getting really bad trees. And this like the stats on the weapons I was pulling, just, you know, I wasn't getting good enough ones that had like good enough stats to deal with. Is there a spy one up at the top? Interception, mobile defense. I want to do that one just because that one's, we can get that done faster than excavation. Okay. Do I have? Okay, I do have my ciphers. I was just making sure I had my ciphers equipped. Wait, 7 items? Does that mean my format blueprints are done? Oh, my dragon keys should be done too.
Stand by while I analyze the intelligence profile. Not remember. Did the operator enjoy this witticism?
Since I have to do spy missions anyway, like I might as well do some of the ones in the harder zones to try to like work towards star chart completion. But yeah, like Warframe's slowly getting to a point where, which I was expecting, like fully expecting, where the grind is like kind of whatever. But like the grind is getting to a point where it's just like, I know I'll burn myself out if I force myself to keep going, so I chip away at it little by little. I mean, it served its purpose. I was playing this for a change of pace. Oh, that's right. I forgot these guys. Okay.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. The target console is nearby. If you press the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
I guess that's just there for in case you fall. Yeah. Oop. Fuck. Cause I don't really care for the loot, I'm just gonna... I only really need one to clear the mission. I'm going to just... Gotta get the rest done. I need to look into like what melee weapons to like what like non-prime melee weapons at master rank 10 I need to make. Cause like I've been using these and they're not bad, but I feel like there's probably better ones that I should be using. Oh, ain't no way. That's impossible. At least like on this. Maybe if I was Ivara with the augment mod, maybe. Oh, it's not open? I'm assuming there's a way to open that? Oh no, here we go. I like the ones that have like, I think it's really good design when you have like the ones with like little secret passages you can find over the ones that just get rid of that and you have to like just navigate through all the lasers and shit. Like, I think those are better. I think there should always just be like a little side skippable passage area. And maybe there is, but like usually most of the times, at least there's a couple Corpus ones where I tried finding them and it's just like they just plugged up all the ones instead, which are the vent ones, and it's a little annoying.
The target console is nearby.
Oh.
If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying it.
Oh. There's a way to navigate over there. I was not actually trying to climb that just yet. Like I was just trying to get close enough to do it, and then like to do it later, to do it after, and it just made me instantly go up because I was near it. I was close enough to it. That annoys me. I wish that was a little bit tighter of an option. Like having to actually be directly on it. I mean, it's not a real perfect system, because even that one is going to be kind of annoying. Because, like, if you think you're close enough and you're not, and it doesn't let you through, you're like, well, shit. Like that kind of deal, so. But, oh well. Also where ciphers come into effect, because the rest of that, like, past that point wasn't that hard to navigate through. It was really quick. I didn't even have to use Kulero's teleport. Because I think people forget that. Kulero has a teleport. It's the hold for his one. Like his one has two different like uses. If you tap it, it teleports to the target, charging up a heavy attack and giving you the crit buff. And then if you hold it, you teleport. And then you still get the crit buff, which is interesting. You just don't get the heavy attack. So it's really good for just navigating through things. I've used it a couple times to save my biscuits when I'm about to fall down. I'm like, oh. It makes, what is it, the Royplast, the Royplast cable thing pretty easy, because you can run across and then teleport the last bit of the way, but Kulero is not very good for that fight though, because he doesn't have a way to regain his his overguard easily once he loses it. Interception, rescue, invasion. Oh shit, hold up, let me do this one. I've come to realize that you can, these like the invasion ones, the void ones, they count for completion of the star node. Funnily enough, I hate doing rescues with a fucking passion. They're so annoying. Well, not a fucking passion. For some weird reason, disruptions piss me off more. Also, we're gonna ignore the fact that I tried to kill the Grenier boys as soon as I saw them. In case you couldn't tell, when I casted my 2, it was because the Grenier guys were right next to me. But yeah, I need to do like work through my void relics, and then so I have 4 of the 3 dragon keys I'm gonna do, which I'm probably gonna run through my I think I'm gonna do like probably 7 or 8 of the lith relics. And then if I don't get the neuroptics like in those, like basically as long as I don't, like as soon as I get 100, I'm gonna probably just radiant the void relics, the lith ones, even though I don't really want to. But oh, I was like, why is it not taking any damage? Just to try to get those neuroptics. Because that's all I'm missing. I was just say, you not dead? And then I can start grinding for my augment mod, which will be nice to have. Because like, well, I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing for augment mods to be a way they like kind of fix quote unquote stuff. Because like, for instance, Atlas, there's no way in hell you cannot tell me that Atlas's like augment mods for the Path of Statues and the landslide rubble one are not to like fix him like at all. Also the Sevagoth like augment mod they just put out, which like apparently is insanely good at the moment. Apparently DE has said is also bugged, and in the it's stronger than it should be vein apparently, and like I don't know if they should nerf it or should fix it quote unquote. Buggy boy, I'm here. I'm going to murder you.
That did it. Here comes the juggernaut.
Granted, we also don't know if it'll still be good even after the bug fix. But apparently right now it's really strong. That was the Styanax one. Okay, goodbye. Is he gonna come back? No, I guess he's just dead. That's unfortunate. He booted my Panzer off, and then he just jumped off. Oh, there he is. Welcome back. But yeah. But I don't know what I'm gonna get Sevagoth. I'd still like him, but I think realistically speaking, there's other Warframes that are better worth my investment at the moment. Like, I think Styanax is really one I really need to, like, just work to getting to be able to farm for. Or just, like, sit and pray that they add him to the Duviri, like, weekly circuit, like, weekly rotation for Warframes. Because I didn't realize, like, how useful that's also for, like, mid-game players, right? Or like, well, not mid-game, but probably like early late game players with the helmet system, since you have to sack the Warframe to get the ability, right? And a couple of those like blueprints are kind of a pain in the ass to get. But with the Duviri like circuit system, you can grab the blueprints, you know, a full set of blueprints for stuff you want, which is really nice. Fuck, my head's just killing me right now. That's actually pretty cool. I don't think they'll ever add the dojo ones to it though, which is kind of fine because the dojo ones are pretty easy to get. But it'd be nice if like Styanax, Sevagoth, like stuff like that got added. Stuff that's kind of a pain in the ass to do. Or like, not pain in the ass necessarily, but something that's like gonna take a long time to get to. Because like, Styanax is locked behind getting a Necromech. Right? And it's just like, that's a decent grind. Which sucks because it's a really good like Warframe. I forget what Pursuit is. Oh. I think I've completed... Yeah, I full cleared all of those. There's Spy one over here I haven't done yet. That's an Exterminate one. Bested Salvage, which I'll have to do at some point. Defense. Exterminate. I am not looking forward to having to do that. Disruption.
Operator, were you visualizing a bloody battle?
Alright. I'll just grab some easy Spy ones then. And these ones I think I'm probably just gonna like speedrun. Just grab one and then just forfeit the other ones. Fuck, I'm tired.
Tenno, you are here to infiltrate data vaults and retrieve highly sensitive enemy information.
Surprise, mother trucker. Man, the Fullman is just so fun. I think I'm gonna wait for to see if I can get the Nagantaka Prime. Cause I kinda like the Nagantaka, to be honest. The crossbow. He's pretty fun.
We're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
Oops. Wait, I think I just went in circles again. Cool.
No alarms.
Smooth operator.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
You know, you would think breaking one of those would just set the alarm off anyway. Because realistically, you would have coded it that if that goes offline to, you know, during a time when it should be online, would just have it like just set off of the alarm in its area. At least that's what I would have done. Especially if we're some sort of like advanced thing. The fact that the corpus cameras don't do that kind of surprises me. I mean, I'm thankful for it, don't get me wrong. Like, by all means, yeah, please don't fucking make those more of a pain in the ass than you need to. But you would think that like a civilization as technologically advanced as them would be able to would have that sort of like setup done.
The enemy will start destroying data.
Is that the only one? I guess so. I was hoping there would be like an Eximus one so I could test out if I could one-shot those. Don't you run from me? Part of me kind of wants to go back and clip the fucking control moment where the Pathfinder tried to grapple up at me and I instantly like just punted him off the fucking roof. Cause that shit was actually kind of funny. I might do that. It's just like, get the fuck off my roof, buddy. I was annoyed because I could have farmed so much more marksman damage there if they didn't keep trying to contest A. Like a bunch of butt munches. Oh, this one's like super deep. I'm so used to the other ones. I'm like, these are kind of whatever. The irony is I was just going to like forfeit these, but it would have taken just about the same amount of time to like to do that. Check. Well, it's also debatable because instead of like running through the whole thing, I could have just gone to the first door, set the sensor off, run to the next one, gone to that door, set the sensor off, and then run to the go to the extraction point. I'm not gonna get anything useful out of these. I've already farmed like the only things that would really be useful.
You are here to infiltrate data vaults and retrieve highly sensitive.
Bro, I'm telling you, just the... I don't know what it is about him like spreading his hands for the daggers to go out. And then just watching like a bunch of shit just fall over. It's like, it's one of the most satisfying effects. I think the only other effect I've had so far that's as satisfying is when Frost 4 like freezes and kills a bunch of shit around him. And well, it's like that, and then so in Kulero, when you do his 3 into his 1 and he just kills everything around you, like and then when Atlas, you just like petrify an entire fucking group of mobs. Oh, I never knew that was a way in here. That's new. I've never seen a double like scan thing for that. Oh, I was watching what is it? Well, I didn't watch the whole thing. I literally watched like a little bit of it. I got recommended a video of a guy who was like, it was like Warframe PvP, and he was like dueling some guy. And I was watching it and I was like, bro, ain't no way. Like, cause like the guy, like they were just flipping, and then all of a sudden the guy would die. Because apparently the guy that he's trying to fight is like really good. I'm assuming. I have no idea like how Warframe PvP, like who's considered like top dog kind of deal. Because like I'm watching them play, and I'm watching the guy himself who seems to be pretty good. From what I can tell. And he just like, you know, they're going, you know, he gets his like, you know, he gets tapped a couple times here and there. All of a sudden, you know, his shield gate gets proc. And then all of a sudden he just dies, like instantly. While the other guy's like HP is just untouched. Like he's probably damaged his shields like a little bit. And I'm just sitting here like, what? Because like with the way the movement is, I'm like, is that guy like actually like aiming, or is he using like controller, like is aim assist in Warframe like that crazy of a deal? Like, I don't know. It was so weird to watch. I had no idea what the fuck was going on. Because like Apex, even when I like first picked it up and I was watching videos of people who played it, I could kind of like, I could tell what was going on, because the actual like the FPS part of it kind of reminds me of Battlefield a lot. This is like, at this point I might as well just do it. It takes a full minute for the thing to implode. So skipping one of them is like advisable. It took me about a minute to get to the next one, but I think you can like break one, break two. Like, you know, break A, B, go to C, and then clear C. It's probably like the most effective way to do it, the most efficient way to do this. Like to speedrun this for the weekly. If you're not trying to get loot for it.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I think they should guarantee me the next one. Cause that's 9k and I already did the daily, so that's 10k. I'm almost to the fancy shoulder pads and the extra Warframe slot, which is nice. Which is making me think that maybe I'll go for weapon slots instead. Like I was already planning on getting 2 weapon slots, but maybe I'll go for more now. So I still have 9 more levels. Which means I'll probably just max this out. And then I don't know what else I put on this. It's heavy caliber isn't good at duration, is it? Because like I've seen a lot of people go use critical delay over point strike because you get more and it's cheaper. But I haven't seen like heavy caliber used like at all. Because let's see, I have this at 5. I can just check, right? Hmm? Where's my heavy caliber? Am I losing my mind? I have a mod that's like available over here that I can't like upgrade?
Well put together, operator. Now get out there and cut down and make the Lotus proud.
Oh, there we go. It was okay, so the game was or it wasn't me. Or I might have hit something, right? Like I might have hit like A or something when I was opening this. Yeah, that's probably what happened, right? I probably like did this, hit A, did this. Yeah, that's what I did. I hit a button basically. Is what I was doing this. Or I hit something. Like I hit something that made it so it didn't look at heavy caliber. Oh, I guess it's probably because of the accuracy. It also just doesn't give like anywhere near as much damage as Serration does. Right, because I'm at 11, which I think is what Serration's at. Serration's at 10. This gives 75 for minus 25 accuracy. Serration gives 105%. That needs to be rebalanced. There's no way that's like okay. and you lose like 25% accuracy, which I don't know how much accuracy affects like rifles. But that definitely needs to get readjusted. There's no way that like that should be like that. Because from what I understand, like for the most part, like corrupted mods, one of the main reasons they tend to replace like other mods is because they're also cheaper for the points you put into them. So oh, but they stack. Oh, that's why. I don't like that. Because you can't stack point strike and critical delay, right? So I think they should just make it where you can't stack these two and then just rebalance this around that. Because you generally don't want to have more than one of these. I guess if anything, we just have free slots for Banes. Or I can put Wildfire in just to get heat. Because like we have 9 levels left, right? So even if I max out critical delay, well, no, I wouldn't be able to, because I think it'd be better off maxing out critical delay into Malignant Force, right? So that's 4 points. I'd only have what, 5 left over? And Wildfire is 6. What that does leave is just openings for the Banes, which are just a little bit of damage. I'll just like tap them once, right? And it's like 10%, 10%, 10%. All right, Claw cosmetic, which I don't have. All right, so my next one is indeed the shoulder guard. Nice, which looks great on everything but Kulro. And Kulro is like one of the guys I use the most. All right, I'm gonna go to, what do we have? Rhino, Revenant, Cross. I think we can do a Revenant run. I'm just gonna do a Revenant, get this to 7. Oh wait, I gotta go to the Dormant Zone first. I want to see what the Arcane is, because if the Arcane's decent, then I can try to speedrun this a full Duviri Paradox story run real quick. If I don't have enough Pathos clamps, because some of those cost like 20.
Will you stop? Or I'll have your secrets out of you. Everyone.
This is just fully ranked up. Interesting. I think this is the first time I've seen one just ranked up like this.
Out there, beyond the wall. The one that old Thingy Bob in the cave comes.
We kind of want to get it. The reason I want to get it is because I want to eventually make the epitaph, which has a thing. All right, fuck it, we're gonna get it. I'd rather get it, have it, especially because it's level fucking 5. I'd rather get it, have it, and potentially use it, especially since like frost is kind of a decent thing now. I feel like it could be a pretty decent like turkey killer, which generally means I'll need to get the secondary arcane adapter just to have one in the bag for whenever I eventually get around to farming void floods for the epitaph blueprints. Because I've heard epitaph is a really good like secondary to have on hand. So I do plan on getting that. It also looks kind of cool. So I guess another day with no void farming, because I don't know if I have enough in me to do very circuit and I do circuit. Like, I don't think I have enough of that in me. Obviously, we got Revenant, so we gotta take the Tatsu, baby. Alright, let's see if we can speedrun this. I'm not gonna lie, because I also have the damage one where I just have like a passive plus 25% damage on the drifter. He still doesn't feel that good. I know they don't, like, maybe they don't want you feeling like super overpowered because of the decree system, but I don't really see what the issue with that is. Well, right? Fuck, this one's annoying. What? I'm so confused. I had a feeling that was. Oh, nice. Good. Like, I honestly think that Molten whatever, the fire one should be like, or something like that should be just something you can unlock from the assault one for passive. Right, like, I don't know, make it so that you get permanent cold damage or some shit. I don't know, it's just a thought. That's fine though.
Behind his acts of kindness and generosity lay but one.
I will say though, playing like Apex and Warframe is taking a toll on my wrist. Which is why I don't play some. I try not to play too much of either on the weekend. I still don't understand why they chose not to. Why they chose not to. Allow companions into view. I don't know if they ever like talked about why. I do know that like more and more developers have kind of been taking up the whole like explaining why they did a certain thing, especially if it's not like something that's really popular. Like apparently in Diablo 4 there was a thing that would happen where something with like bandits while you're mounted will like knock you off or some shit like that. And apparently they talked about how they thought that it would be a cool little thing where you would get ambushed and then you just kill everything and then you just go back on your merry way kind of deal. But then it ended up that was just more of a pain than like anything enjoyable. And I'm sitting here like, man, that's where I feel like you're kind of out of touch with like gamers in general. Generally, for the most part, the biggest consensus is that if something like stops you from getting from point A to point B, and it's not like part of the process of getting from point A to point B, most of your players are not gonna like that. Why do you think World of Warcraft, which tried to get rid of flying, ended up having to like bring flying back? Like, because gamers in general just want to get from point A to point B. They don't want to have to like go up and down a mountain, go through the thing, get ambushed and have to fight something they don't need to fight. Like, kind of just the way it is. And that's always been the way it is, like, because I remember when like flying was added to World of Warcraft, and it was kind of just like, oh shit, that's awesome, right? Because I remember before, like, plenty of people would be complaining about like, man, I wish there was just a way that we could like get like go over this mountain instead of like having to go through it, or go around it, I mean, right? And then they added flying, and it's like, praise be, hallelujah. Because most players generally just want to go do the thing, especially ARPG players. Like, most people that like playing ARPGs are usually the type of player that, usually, not always, but are usually the type of player that they just want to like go from, you know, they just want to farm their stuff, right? Like, I think it's one of the reasons that maps is so popular in PoE. Once you get the hang of them, like of how they work, like with the crafting them and stuff like that, because like you don't have to go anywhere, right? You just stay in your little hideout and you do your portals, right? And you just farm your portals up. Problem solved, right? Like, it gives the ARPG guys that thing where it's just like, oh, we don't have to like walk out and do stuff. We can just, you know, we can do everything in one spot. It's so nice. Because to be honest, I don't know, like, what should we call it? I feel like the general consensus is that not a lot of people are a fan of, the dungeon system in D4. Well, apparently there's a bit of a divide there, because apparently, like, I remember there was this like pretty decent like divide where there was like some players that, what is it, there's like a lockout with the dungeon system, and it's like the dungeon, like the lockout is just enough that you can, like, I don't know what it is. What it's like, it's, I don't know. There's a big argument about like how there's people who are like speedrunning the dungeons and speed resetting it, and there's a lot of players that are like, oh, they should just lock that shit out by like a minute or whatever. And like I was watching the video, and the guy's like, all that's gonna do is just make it where instead of you just running the one single dungeon over and over again, you're gonna go over here, you're gonna go here, and then you're gonna go 1 minute north where there's another dungeon, and just ping pong between the two dungeons. Like, it doesn't stop those people. And it's just like it baffled me that there was people that had such an issue with the way other people played their games that they wanted like the way they play their games to be nerfed, right? Like, they're like, there should be a lockout on it. It's like, look, just because you don't have buddies that, you know, want to do the tech, because like what it is I think it's like, it's something like because I think there's like a tech to like really speedrun it, where you like send the guy out or some shit, and he like resets it on the outside, and then you just like go out and go back in like really quickly or some shit. I don't know. Like, basically the usual thing where everybody, you know, if there's a way to do something faster, most people that play video games they're gonna, you know, figure it out, and they're gonna do that faster way. Oh, this one. And I've always found it funny when like other people get annoyed at them. They're like, well, they should like do it this way. They should do it the way I like it. And I'm sitting here like, bro, who gives a shit? Fucking play the game. Like, as long as it's not like causing you problems, like personally, like who cares? You know? It's not like, what is it, like Wilson, where there was a bug where people were making like infinite gold. And then that really royally fucked up the trading economy, because the people that didn't do it, you know, you had a normal amount of money. The people that did do it were fucking billionaires, gazillionaires. And it just royally fucked up the game's economy. That's kind of funny. Like something like that, obviously, yeah, you'd be like, all right, that needs to be dealt with, because that's just like, that's bug abuse, right? But some guy, you know, some group that they want to speedrun their dungeon to be faster and more efficient and try to get their loot, like, let the fuckers do it. Let them do it. Now, granted, you know, if those guys then turn around and go, man, there's nothing to do. That's when you go, well, I don't know, maybe if you didn't try to like, you know, super efficiently speedrun your dungeons and probably took a little bit, you'd have a little bit more time. But that's also like a bit of a whatchamacallit, a bit of a bullshit argument. Because that's the same way as telling someone who plays Monster Hunter that, oh well, maybe if you didn't think there was enough content, you should have hunted the monsters slower. Right? Like that argument makes no sense. And I say this because I've heard that argument. Like I knew a friend of mine who, like, you know, who he played Monster Hunter, but he played it very, very casually. Like extremely casually. Like by the time Sunbreak came out, he hadn't even finished the storyline for regular Rise. And like, you know, there was one time, like, you know, we were talking and I was just like, yeah, man, like the content for Rise just doesn't feel there. And he's like, oh, well, I don't really see a problem. I'm like, you're also like not even, you know, finished with the story. He's like, yeah, so just play the game slower. And I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, fuck are yours? Like, so stupid. Like, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard come out of your mouth, and you've said a lot of dumb shit over the years. Like, it's so stupid. But there's people, that's their actual, like, opinion on the matter. It's like, oh, well, then just play the game slower. Like, bro, what the fuck? That's when I'm just like, I'm gonna need you to stop talking. Dev Reeve, don't know Dev Reeve. Huh? Did I deal that much damage early on? Oh shit, please no, please. Get in there, get in, get in. I'm not gonna lie, this fucker is why I try not to go into these things without a Warframe that gives overguard. He's such an annoying fight when you don't have overguard. Because of that, he just keeps knocking you back. I don't know what leg is. One of the front ones, I guess. Oh shit, come on. Okay. So if you have overguard, you can just ignore that because you don't get knocked back. Why do you keep giving me this one? I don't need many more of that one. Fucking, I'll take this one then. Fine. Jesus Christ, I'll stack them up. Holy shit. But, alright, so like earlier, right, I was talking about, I'm gonna circle back. Like, I'm so tired, so I'm kind of like, my brain's kind of just skipping around. But, like the earlier when I was talking about the augment mods, I don't necessarily think they're bad. I just feel that if there's a mod that is kind of designed to like fix a problem, like for instance, you can't convince me that Atlas's mods aren't there to fix his problem of Avalanche kind of being like really expensive and him kind of feeling kind of with like how expensive Petrify is and stuff like that, right? Because like from watching the videos of people that play like Atlas when he's got his stuff, it seems so much more like natural. It seems like more of a put together kit than like if you just run him without it, because Petrify is so fucking expensive to cast, and but then his like whole thing is to cast landslide at people, which is also not particularly cheap. I mean, I guess it doesn't really fully fix his problem, because I feel like his biggest problem is like just rubble generation, which kind of gets fixed with Path of Statues. Kinda not really. Kinda, well, kinda does. It's just that the problem is that like the way it is, it's just like you kinda, he's kind of built for like solo play, it feels, right? Because you petrify it and then you just landslide punch a shit ton of them to death, kind of deal. Because unfortunately there's warframes where if your team is too good, you cannot play those warframes, right? And not even like, oh, you're getting hard carried. Like if everybody's just like properly geared, like you can't play Atlas in a team like that, because you need rubble. His whole mechanic is he gets tankier with rubble. He heals off of rubble, right? Like it's kind of like Kularo's 2, right? Where Kularo's 2 heals him, and then if he's at full health, he gets overguard. That's basically the rubble mechanic, except instead of having to push, you know, a couple, you have to, instead of having to do a couple steps to get it, you push one button. Because in order to do to gain rubble, right, you have to petrify the target, then you have to break the target while it's petrified, and then you gain rubble. While Kularo, you literally just push 2 and it hits somebody and you gain overguard or you heal. Like, alright, fuck that noise. Give me the thing. Give me the arc gun. I literally almost dumped a whole mag over there and didn't do anything. Sorry, I forgot that I can't do heavy attacks while I have the arc gun. I don't even think I can build a combo while I have the arc gun. So I just waited for the arc gun. I don't know, the ones for the bullets just don't feel very good, right? Like when like the wormling one, like I really feel like you really need to like almost to max that out to make it feel any good. Like really, which is the corrosive one. The flame breath one doesn't feel too bad, to be honest. Like if you get like 2 levels in that, it's pretty good. It's all right. It's not bad. But it's definitely no. Like the ranged ones definitely just pale in comparison to the melee ones. Oh wait. I'm just gonna get it just cause why the fuck not? I have it. And then I'll get the secondary adapter and then
Let's see what happens next. I won't ask where you've been lately.
and then I'll just
I can tell
put off
based on your boots.
getting cause it's maxed out. Like why would I not buy this? It's rank 5. Right? Like I'm pretty sure that's what this means, right? That this is at rank 5. Like why would I not get it if I don't have to like rank it up? Or if it comes like ranked up pretty decently enough, right?
Don't waste any sympathy on Sithel.
I still don't know where I'm getting all these fucking Kuba shit from.
Ways.
Where's this from? Oh, I have 2.
The service of what she gets
Because I've done 2. You need 50 for this fucker. Alright, that's not my problem. Alright, we got 34 of these. So we're basically chilling. Also, Kulero went from me being like, man, I don't know if I should just like sell him to make like a different Warframe to you can. The only way I'm selling my Kulero is when they release Kulero Prime. That's it. Or Umbra Kulero, whatever the fuck they want to do with it. But the Rauda, that's the goal. Let's sell that. Probably grab the Brahma. What do we have? Cooler bro, he's on deck, baby. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. I think I have 1 slot free right now. I get another slot and 2 Nightwave VP levels. What do we have? Yeah, baby, let's go. See, look at that melee attacks hit twice, bro. That's so good. I also like how the 2 wait, isn't that? Yeah, it's Yoreli's signature weapon. The sploosh sploosh gun. I think I only really need to do like 1 circuit run to get it. I just hope it's nothing too annoying. Combat me, sissy bitches. Oh, survival. So, I approve. Yeah, I know what is it? I know there was someone who in one of my streams previously for Warframe when I was talking about like leveling up the stuff for augment mods, they were like not very efficient. The fact that they released new ones and they put it behind syndicates, I would beg to differ. I feel like it's pretty efficient. Now, it might not be the most efficient thing to do super early, right? Especially when you compare like the kit gun, for instance, that I made. Like, that was really big for helping carry me early. But obviously, like, there's probably better things early to put standing into. But especially because there's like, so for instance, like Warframes like Coolero exist, right? Where he doesn't have augment mods and he doesn't really need augment mods right now. Rhino kind of is like that, but from what I understand, like, well, from what I can tell and from like personal experience, like he kind of is and kind of isn't. Because to the point I'm at, like, I don't know if it's because Coolero exists, but Rhino like doesn't feel all that great anymore, right? Like he just doesn't, because it's like I can't get like a shit ton of overguard right now. Like the most, I think the biggest shield I've been able to pull off is like 9,000, and that requires me to be able to Rhino charge through a huge pack of enemies, because I have to hit all of them. Because it's not like it's so like, because like the way the Rhino charge augment works is you have to hit all the enemies in a single charge to get the buff, right? So like I have to hit 6 enemies with one cast of the charge to get like the 6 stacks. But I feel like what it should just be is it should just be that like you cast your charge and then you get a buff, and then as you cast it and hit more targets, that buff keeps going up. Especially considering the fact that like charge gets cheaper the more you cast it, up to 4 times. Like, I feel like it would make more sense for his charge to work like that. Or the charge augment to work like that. At the very least, like if you cast it with a discounted, right, like you go charge to get it like discounted and to deal more damage, it just keeps adding stacks instead of like instead of having to do it in one charge. I think would be kind of nice. I kind of agree that like as I've played like Coolero and Revenant, that they like Iron Shrapnel's like recast functions should definitely just be default on Iron Skin. I don't know, they could rework it to something else, like when you cast Iron Skin it like deals puncture damage for however big the Iron Skin is, right? Like, I'm just saying that in a way that like it's easy, like it's an easy way for them to like amend it, I feel, where you just have to make it where when cast deal the puncture damage, because that way you can keep the variable of the amount of Iron Skin equals puncture damage, and then still make the thing default, like right, the recastability default. And then like the thing is, it's funny, right? Because you sit there and you go, well, if they did that, then you know maybe it's not like the augment itself, it just isn't like worth like having. And then my retort to that is that's a them problem, to be honest. Like, I don't feel like it's very fair for basically what's in essence the second Warframe most people like are going to get, to like have a function that works differently to like any of the other Warframes. Because from what I understand, Rhino is literally like the only Warframe, or at least that's what I've heard, who he cannot recast his defensive ability as long as he has some overguard. Yeah, we'll do Void Flood. Basically, I'll do anything except for defense and excavation. Because I don't like being on defender. Ah, fuck. Oh, for a second I thought I saw the shininess of the decree fragment. I saw it this time. I should have taken Ranger Reload. Ranger Reload's pretty good for the gun I have. But I don't think I'll need it. Just with the just with the fact of like I got the melee attacks hit twice thing. And the gun itself is pretty good without it. I missed it. Cause I know I saw a video about how like Broken War is like a good melee weapon that'll hold you over to Steel Path, like to start into Steel Path. Don't care for it, to be honest. Like the only reason I even care for it is because it comes with an Auric and Catalyst for free. If it wasn't for that, and because like I need 2 of them to make a full war, and I need like I need a Broken War blueprint from Stalker. I would have probably sold it by now. Like, I'm probably going to get rid of the staff. The Kuva staff. I don't see myself using it. Alright, I need you to stop being... Yeah, I can kill you. Hello. Goodbye. Stand here in peace and tranquility. But yeah, when you compare like Rhino's current state to like say Kuluro, who I would argue is easier to get. Getting a little invincibility nonsense. Who I would argue is easier to get. Who can stack up to like at least a 10,000 very easily, a 10,000 overguard, which is good for new players. Unnecessary, like I have it just so I don't have to recast the ability, but realistically speaking, like especially with the overguard gating added, like I would say that it's better because like his 2 heals him. If he's at full health, he gets overguard. So you just cast it every once in a while whenever you don't have overguard to like turn it back on, and you're good to go. And it deals a respectable amount of damage because it also deals slash damage. I don't know if it like procs slash, like the status, because from what I understand, like there's a difference between like slash damage and slash status. But I don't know, like if the augment mod would make it where like realistically speaking, they could just make the augment mod for Rhino literally just turn his iron skin into a, just make it work like Kuluro's, where just without the extra requirement, right? Like literally you push a button and it deals X amount of fucking puncture damage for iron skin, and it like scales with like ability strength or some shit, or just make it scale with the fucking size of the the iron skin that you get when you cast it. And it'll be perfectly fine. It'll be a usable augment. Like I promise you, it'll be usable. But I feel like stuff like that should be like, I don't know, just make it like slightly more accessible to newer players maybe. For stuff like Rhino, like I feel like Rhino, Excalibur, Mags, alright, we're done. Rhino, Excalibur, Mag, like their augments should probably, like augment mods should probably be, Vault should probably be like more accessible. You could argue that they should also do it for also, does my fucking Revenant have a list? He does. Fucking wait, I thought I saw it in the when I was doing Duviri. But they should make like augments for those like a little easier to get. The circuit ones, I'm like, look, leave them, right? Like just leave them, just let them be. I don't really think those need to be kind of put out there. Yeah, you can get them early, but also sometimes you can't because you still need to get the materials for it, right? I hope Kuluro's like augment mods, if that ever becomes the thing, is like attached to the vendor in Duviri. I really don't like that in order to get extra blueprints for the Duviri weapons, you have to buy them from Cephalon. Like, I think they should be, really? This is the only, okay. This annoys me. I wish it was always just 2 lith. I think they should always be like 2 lith, 2 meso, 2 neo, 2 axis. Like just always. Alright. Do I want to do? I don't really want to do a Dragon Key run. I don't want to do a Railjack mission right now. Is there anything else I want to do? I guess we could do a couple nightmares, maybe. Is there any really quick, easy ones? Timed mode, low gravity. Should be able to do that one. I'll do this one and then we'll call it for the night. Because, to be honest, like an hour ago, I probably could have just laid in bed and I don't know if I would have passed out, but I definitely would have been zenned out, like just in bed.
You are here on a capture mission. You must find, capture, and extract our target.
Okay, so it is up. Yeah. Yeah. You know, I didn't realize until I was doing it. What is it? A crossfire mission the other day, like a nightmare mission. That timed mode. I thought it was literally just that, just a timed mode. Like you have a finite amount of time to complete the objectives and you're done. Like you couldn't increase it or anything like that. And then I was like, well, I should be able to kill this stuff fast enough. So I'm just going to do this crossfire, and if it fails, whatever, fine then. And I did it solo. And then I realized as I was doing it that I kept saying time added, time added, time added. And I was like, well, shit. I didn't know that. Where as long as you kill things, it adds time to the thing. And so now I'm just like timed modes or whatever. Ooh. Probably the only time I wouldn't care for like doing a timed mode would probably be for like some sort of boss fight assassination or whatever, depending on the assassination. Making sure. But yep. I think this is where we'll call it for the night because I am really tired. Ooh. But yeah, really all like right now what I really need to do is I just need to focus on corrupted mod farming. Get these two done, I'll be here. That'll be 11,500. I'm not doing this one. I cannot do that. I hated doing the cephalon scans. Was there anything, which means I might end up just buying the Atlas helmet that I want. This one. All right. Feel myself just like about to just like my brain's like going through the shutdown time, like just steps of shutting down. Are we gonna go say hi to the Ego though? They are streaming the TFT. So we're gonna go say hello. But thank you everybody for watching. I do appreciate it. Hopefully I can get some better sleep today. But yeah, like I said earlier, at least the gaming schedule for now will be TFT during the day. Try to get back in the flow of that a little bit. with Apex and Warframe at night until we finish the Apex BP. When we finish the Apex Battle Pass, it'll probably just be straight Warframe at night. And then that'll probably be the schedule until August 12th, 13th, when the new PoE League goes live. And then it'll probably just be PoE, probably day and night until probably for a week or 2 or 3, depending on how the league goes. And then after that, it'll just depend on, you know, if I feel like playing any of the games I have on backlog, if there's any new games that come out that I want to play, etc., etc. But that's kind of the gist of the plan that I have now. At some point, probably maybe towards the beginning of next year, I might have to take a break from streaming because of a move, but I don't know when that is. So when I know, you guys will know. But thank you everybody for watching. I do appreciate it. If it's early in the day for you, have a good day. If it's late in the day for you, as well, stay safe, stay hydrated, and I do see you again for the next one.